YouTube, how the heck you doing? This is Corey here with Watcher of Realms. We are going to go ahead and build what I believe will be the meta nightmare teams. So first and foremost, we have a pretty simple setup, and I will kind of rotate between these units here. But for now, this is going to be the first comp that will probably have some semblance of meta relevance, right? So we're going to have Toreador facing this way. Next step is Wukong, right? So we have these two units. The next step is to go ahead and drop your hot sit over here. And then you're going to place your Ajax here and then your Ezreal here. Now, this is kind of like the simple setup, but there's a couple of reasons as to why we go ahead and do this, right? First and foremost, the units are going to path this way. And so you're going to have your Wukong essentially ult the second they actually get here, which is pretty valuable. Also provides you with the opportunity for Wukong to spawn his clones here as well. So it'll kind of help you out whenever people are going ahead and dropping their destroyers and their mages, right? Spawning the clones over here will mean that the mages will actually target these clones and do no damage to Toreador or Wukong. The next step is having Hotsit over here also does a similar function in which she provides as a really good failsafe in case units kind of get past this general area, and if they ever get close to Wukong, she's also going to proc her ult, so it's a little bit more tricky to bait her essentially. As a result, she's going to be doing consistent damage due to her autos hitting this range and bouncing to just about these two tiles over here as well, based on where the units are. So if someone's going ahead and dropping the Fool will get here relatively quickly and he should get nuked. Additionally, having Ajax provides you with another failsafe, right? He's catching this tile right here, and he should be providing good enough damage on these two tiles to really effectively prevent any swarms. Also, Ezreal at the very back here provides you with healing for Hotsit. However, really quickly, you can go ahead and change Ezreal now for Lily. And finally, based off these placements is very intentional. You don't want to place any unit here or here because they will get hit by Garnet Guards. Additionally, Ajax is susceptible to being hit by Garnet Guards in this position. I just want that to be of note. So if you don't run this team, there's another alternative, and that's why I suggested possibly using Lily as well, because Lily will provide you with at least a little bit of safety for your Ajax. The other team option is you go ahead and put Toreador here, Wukong here, Hotsit here, Ezreal here, or if you're not running Ezreal, you're more than welcome to go ahead and use Lily, right? And then you go ahead and put Ajax here. Ajax isn't necessarily doing that much, so if you want, you can swap these two units and put Ajax here and Hotsit here. Hotsit kind of provides as your final failsafe in case units get past here. However, it's not the best overall. What I personally prefer if you're running a comp such as this is to actually, let's go exit out of here. I'm like touching here like my glasses are here. Go ahead and swap out Ajax for a good old, where's Arrogance? Nightmare units. Arrogance. For Arrogance. So what we do is we will place Arrogance here, and he will provide some anti-air and some AoE for us. Let's get rid of these other units here. Wukong is placed here. Toreador is here. And notice, perfect in terms of range, right? We're getting all these units to hit outside of Toreador. We put Ezreal right here, or Lily for that matter, and here we go. Basically the exact same setup, but this will probably work a little bit more because all units are being utilized. You can also, once again, swap out Ezreal for Lily or Carnelian if you have Carnelian. Additionally, a final step, if you don't want to use Arrogance and you are blessed and you have Ymrit, you can go ahead and place Ymrit in this exact same spot. That gives you really good source of magic damage and freeze. And paired with Wukong and Toreador, you're getting stuns as well, right? So the God comp, or what I will say will be the God comp for Nightmare units, is a mixture of guaranteed you need Toreador, Wukong, Hotsit. Then you can flex with Arrogance and Ymrit. And then finally, your healer can be Lily, Ezreal, or Carnelian. So that's the tower setup. The next setup is going to be the keep setup. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and deploy this. All right, so one of the issues with this, and I'll just kind of make note of it so you're aware from the very beginning, right? A lot of these tiles in the keep map are very, very subject to being hit by Garnet Guards. So Garnet Guards will hit basically these tiles, this tile, of course, this tile, of course. Let's go ahead and show why. Right? They'll hit here, they will hit here, they will even hit here. So this map is very dangerous when it comes to Garnet Guards. So a couple of units are almost mandatory. You definitely want to either use Lily or Carnelian so that you can go ahead and provide some semblance of protection against Garnet Guards. Additionally, not additionally, but as a result of that, we have this placement here. Now, a couple of issues with this, and I'm already aware of it, right? It's literally because Garnet Guards are just so deadly on this map. We have Torador here, kind of creating a chokehold. The purpose of Hatset is essentially to nuke out, ideally, right? We want Hatset to take out the Garnet Guards, or at least one of the Garnet Guards, before Ajax is even hit. So Ajax needs to be very strong in this particular sense, so that he can go ahead and proc ult and ideally just wipe out the Garnet Guards by the time they get to this tile. If not, Ajax will die. Additionally, Wukong's entire purpose here is to also take out those Garnet Guards before they get to this tile. Because once they do, they will hit Ajax. If you have Carnelian, this works better overall, because what you will do is you'll put Carnelian in this same spot, and they will go ahead, or Carnelian will go ahead and revive all of these units. Her orb should transfer to all of these. Finally, as a final aside, right? Hatset is also vulnerable to Garnet Guards. So one of the benefits to using Hatset in this particular position is she is going to be the first target for the Garnets. She should remain invisible long enough for somebody to go ahead and drop units and then get the Garnet Guards out. Or at bare minimum, give Wukong a chance to set up more clones, give Ajax enough time to go ahead and set up another ult, and his Soulbound Arcana should also stack up quite a bit as well. Same for Wukong, right? So all these contingencies are already associated for. And then finally, Hatset is your ultimate kind of insurance policy, should I say, right? If the units get past here, she's going to go ahead and ult and take them out. Also, Wukong has the ability to spawn the clones over here as well. So you should be very much covered for the entirety of this map based off of this setup. If you do have a Yuri, which not many people believe will be super relevant, however, if you have a Yuri and you place her here, she has a very good shot, especially if you pair her with, let's see, you go ahead and put your healer right here. Yuri will tank the first hit, and then Hatset should go ahead and clean up the rest for the Garnet Guards. So that's just one potential deviation for this strategy. If you're using Ymrit, it's a little bit tricky, but you could go ahead and substitute Ajax for Ymrit, and you put Ymrit right here, right? The whole point of Ymrit is to go ahead and essentially ult and do damage. One of the issues with that, just to give you all the contingencies, right? Ymrit will be hit in this particular position by destroyers. So you need your Ymrit to be at least a little bit tanky if you're going to put Ymrit right here. But overall, that is the Nightmare comp for both the towers and the keeps. These are probably going to be the most dominant two or couple of team setups for Season 7. Anyways, see ya.